Hey friends, what's going on? I'm going to build a watch list live. Give me a couple moments while I share that we are live, and we will get right to it. Come on. All right. Think I should be good to go now. All right, what's up everybody? What's going on? When are you going to show us your Bitcoin mining rig? What? No way. Which trade ideas channels do you prefer when swing trading? We have our whole scan setup. If you're a member of ours, shoot us an email. We'll send you our scan setups. Ah, shoot. The heck? Am I still live with you guys? Hold on one second. Let's see here. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, it's weird. You get this mouse, which I like, but they put these buttons on the side, and you can like switch like back and forth, and I just thought I bumped out. All right, guys. So I have about 45 minutes here. That's awesome, Rick. Nice job with Givo. Great job. I'm going to try to get through this for you guys. I have to try to get done in the next 45 minutes or so. I have to go get a massage for my back from standing and teaching and talking to you guys all day. So this is a good chance for me to shut my mouth and try to give you guys some good content. If you look at the futures today, ES right over here, and I gotta love it, huh? Good old long-legged doji candle right above the 9 EMA. Bears tried to push it down, bulls pushed it back up, and hence this good old mess, right? Right on the top of angular resistance, right smack in the middle of a symmetrical triangle. My charts are looking a little bit wacky right now. I don't know why. So these are the times that just get so frustrating, right? You want the market to choose a direction. Go up or go down. And the indecision makes things very wacky. All right, so let's see what we can do for tomorrow. All right, so there we go. Like to see this. So we're looking for stocks that are either holding their highs on the day or holding their lows. You can see Givo's got some, or ATNM has some resistance right around that 78 cents. It's holding its highs on the day. So again, a bit overextended, maybe doing a cup and handle. Again, this is a real cheapo stock. So, you know, even if it can pop up 10 cents or so, it's one to keep an eye on. So let's put at or above 628. Let's see, 628. Big cup pattern. Watch if it can continue with resistance just below 80 cents. All right, so you can see a big cup pattern. Watch if it can break above that 63 cents. Right below 80 cents is resistance. So you can see a cup. See if it'll get a pop. Again, 62 cents, even up to 80 cents. You know, that's a potential to move, you know, 17 cents on a 60-cent stock. Not saying it's going to, but there's potential, right? So we'll put ATNM on the watch list. All right, ARWR, a little bit overextended for me. OBSV, nope. And then DM, possible. Let's see here. So let's take a look at the hourly. So right here, this one's got some potential to move, some resistance right at 335. Inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's got some potential to move up to that 335. So at least we can see clearly defined resistance. So inverse head and shoulders on 1 hour. Watch for continuation with resistance at 335. That's NNDM. And it's also got resistance. I'm going to put at 316, 200 SMA. At 316 and 335. So both of them. So you can see resistance at the 200 SMA right at 316 and then also at 335. NNDM. All right, so this one's got a gap on the daily at 279 all the way up to 369. So this is NAT, so watch for continuation with big gap on the daily. Watch also for resistance at 200 SMA around 314. So watch for continuation with big gap on the daily. Watch also for resistance at the 200 SMA around 314. So 314 right there, and then look at the gap on the daily, 279 up to 364-ish. One to keep an eye on, NAT. So this one is a bit overextended. That's DEST. There is shares to short of this one right now. You can see high is 644, some support right around 545. Multiple green days, super overextended. Watch right here if 629 at or below. So overextended, possible short with support around 550-ish. So, so if 644, again, if it rejects below that 650 area, fails at 629 area, a possible short with support all the way down around 544. So you can short at resistance using a close above 64 as a stop. Obviously, if the setup is proper, right? So that's how shorting works. It gets overextended. At some point, it might want to pull back. So you sell high, and then you buy low to cover, and you keep the difference. And it looks like Thinkorswim currently has shares to short, which is shocking. I'd be surprised if that stays that way, but got to watch and see. Edge, let's see. I don't know if I like that one. So you can see an inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline at 581. See if we can go and break above that. So inverse head and shoulders. Watch if neckline can break above 581. So you can see left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline up here. See if it can break above that 581 area. ITHUF. Let's see here. So you got another one here on LXRP. If it can break, you can see there's right around there, 254. Another one that might be an inverse head and shoulders. So you can see kind of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, necklines extending. So let's do this, 235. Inverse head and shoulders. Watch if neckline will break above 254. So another left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline extends right on up to about that 254 area. See if it can break out above it. So that's LXRP. Gotta find these patterns, guys. Super important. So this one is another kind of another inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Neckline is extending right up here. And you can see up to 650. If it can get above that $6, it might have some room to run. You can see, again, it's breaking out right over here. After hours, just a little bit up over $6. So, you know, see if this one can continue, break out, and get above 650. So, another inverse head and shoulders. Quite a few inverse head and shoulders here today. Head and shoulders. If 6 breaks, if breaks above 6, watch for neckline resistance at 650. So if inverse head and shoulders, if breaks above 6, watch for neckline resistance at 650. Right up in there. FRO. Do I like this one? So this one is ENPH. You can see some resistance at that 654. You can see a bullish harami right over here. You can kind of see an inverse head and shoulders intraday pattern forming. So this one might have some room to run if it can get above that 613-ish area. So let's do this. Bullish harami on daily. Watch for continuation with resistance at 654. So bullish harami, these two candlesticks here. Watch for potential continuation and resistance at 654. No. Nope. This is interesting. This is Blue Apron. You can see, where is that? 6. Let's do this. Ah, that's why. Okay, so Blue Apron, you can see a big cup and handle right there, and then kind of doing this. Yeah, this is one to really watch. So you can see big cup handle, might be trying to break out, and you can see some resistance at that 347 marker. So that is one that may be looking to break out. Let's see. Cup and handle on the daily. Watch for break out of handle with resistance at 200 SMA around 347. So cup and handle on the daily, watch for breakout of handle right over in here with resistance at the 200 SMA, that black line, which is right around 347. So now if you could break above that, then you can see it obviously potentially continuing upwards. Then it would just keep the handle going up higher towards the top of the cup, like right up in here, right above $4, $4.19. There's some resistance up throughout in here as well. So that's APRN. All right, so let's do the swing watch list for tomorrow. Get right into it. All right, so let's see if there's anything good to look at for the swing trade watch list. Not much pulling up on this scan, so we'll have to see. Maybe this one. Let's see here. July 20th. Ah, dang it. I had to reset my Thinkorswim. No wonder why everything's looking all wrong here. Darn it. Okay, cool. Now you guys are going to get a lesson in some options here. So, option, open interest. Open interest. Volume. And then implied volatility. So yeah, I got a new computer last week. and it reset my thinkorswim settings. Why is it not showing IV? IV? Implied. There we go. Last. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Has a bunch of open interest, but I don't like the spread. Although the spreads on that one ain't too bad. Let's see. Borderline. So this one I was looking for a possible reversal if it's going to continue. Some resistance right up around 70 bucks. Let's take a look at the hourly. 65 right there at that 200 SMA. You have an inverse head and shoulders. This might be one to take a look at. You see left shoulder, head, right shoulder. See if it can break that neckline above 63. If it can break above 63, it's got some room to the 200 SMA. So this might be one to keep an eye on. I'm not loving the options right now on it, but have to see tomorrow at the open if there's a potential decent play. Inverse head and shoulders on 1 hour. If price can get above 63, has room to 200 SMA around 65. So inverse head and shoulders on the 1 hour time frame. If price can get above that 63 marker, has room to run to the 200 SMA right around that 65 bucks. What's up, Mr. T.O.? How's it going on? Or how's it going? CRSP. Borderline on the options. Borderline. I'd like to see them a little bit better than they are on the spreads. BBY. All right, that's Best Buy. So, at Best Buy, right there. This might be setting up an ascending triangle. Oh, big cup. Possible cup and handle. It's got some room, so kind of a cup pattern here, or might be forming an ascending triangle right over, kind of an ascending triangle. Price right around 79 to 80 resistance, so this is one to keep an eye on. All right, so let's do this. 7706. Possible ascending triangle forming on the daily. Watch for resistance between 79 to $80-ish. So you can see possible ascending triangle forming, right? Right back over here. You have a top over in here. You can see some resistance right between that $79 to $80 range. So keep an eye on Best Buy. All right, what else we got? Skechers. Possible double bottom forming right up to, you can see this $31 marker. So you can see kind of a bottom here, bottom here. You know, there's room to go up to resistance at that $31 marker. This is one to potentially keep an eye on for a potential double bottom. See resistance at that $31. So $29.65 to $31 is a potential for that to move, you know, $1.50 or so. So this is one you want to see price get above, Again, this double bottom, you can see on the hourly, it's above the 200. So this might have some room to go up to that $31 marker. So let's see. Double bottom on the daily. Watch for resistance around $31.15. Right up over in there. What is that? SKX Skechers. No. Checking a couple other scans, see if I like them. So this is QSR. This might be one to keep an eye on. 61.46 resistance. You can see some possible ascending triangle forming. Inverse head and shoulders on the daily. So a big left shoulder head, right shoulder. Might be looking to break out about right above that 61. What was that? 46. So what is this? Inverse head and shoulders on the daily. Watch for potential breakout over 61.46 neckline. $61.46, which would be right over here. So you can see left shoulder, head, kind of a right shoulder up here, neckline above that 61.48-ish, you know, and it kind of extends up. You know, it's kind of a choppy chart. Not the greatest looking chart. It's kind of a bit messy, but you can see the patterns a little bit all over the place, but it might be moving to make a breakout over that 61.40-ish area. And you can see on the hourly, it's kind of doing an ascending triangle right here. So watch and see if it can break out above that 61.46 area. That is QSR. GoDaddy. We really love GoDaddy. They're a good company. Look at GoDaddy. Beautiful chart. Bit overextended right now. Look at that. Pull back right at that. Look at that, huh? Wow, that's a beautiful, beautiful looking chart. Right above that $75. Any good options on it? Yeah, this is one to keep an eye on, that's for sure. Man, looks like we'll be done pretty quickly here. So you can see ascending triangle. Watch for a breakout above $75. 74. Ascending triangle. Watch if price can break out above $75. It's got no man's land to go. If it can break out above 75 bucks, it is at all-time highs. Again, bit overextended. You can kind of do, where is the you can kind of do your trend lines like that. Maybe do one, let's see if there's one up in here you can do. Let's see how that goes to the daily chart. Possibly maybe do this one. Kind of like a little bit more on that one right there. So it's got some room to go, maybe up to that 76 area potentially. Again, all-time highs, still some room to go. CRSP we already put on there. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but we just put CRSP on the swing trade watch list. GDDY. So there we go. So that's our watch list for tomorrow. Both the daily and the swing trade. I had to zoom through on this for you guys. Again, I got to go get a massage shortly, so I wanted to get this done for you guys, over and done with. Sorry it's so dark in my video here today. I feel like it's almost winter. It's so hot out, so I'm trying not to let all the light in and make the house all hot. So I've been working in the dark all day. And then it makes you want to be outside in the sun. Then you go out in the side in the sun and it's hot. So, gotta love summers. You're welcome. All right, guys. So that's the watch list. Here you go. If you're not a member of our community yet, we have. You can head below. Our website's below, or head to bullishbears.com. We have our day trading room, our swing trading room, our futures room. So several different rooms for you guys to learn from. We have trade alerts and watch lists. Again, make sure you read about our watch list over here and how our alerts work. Do not trade any of our stocks that we have on our watch list or alerts when they go off unless you know how to trade. All right? We are not a stock pumping service. We're not a traditional alert service. We teach you guys how to determine basically we teach you guys support and resistance, and then you determine your own entries and exit strategies. Again, we can't say it over and over enough, or we say it over and over, but we can't say it enough. Everything is support and resistance. If you do not know support and resistance, you're not going to succeed as a trader. So just because an alert fires off, you have to make sure the setup is right. Many a times the stock will go up and it'll pump up and it'll come right back down. So don't take a trade unless you know how to trade. So I know you might say to yourself, well, what the heck? How's this going to help me? Like, why would I get your service if you're not going to tell me when to get in and when to get out? Because we're going to teach you within the Bullish Bears how to become a good trader. And trading takes discipline, hard work, and you got to be very, very again, you have to put in the effort to learn. That's why we have our courses. We have thousands of courses on our website. We have trade rooms for you to practice in, and then you can take our alerts and our watch list along with our courses, practice in a virtual account, one like Thinkorswim or Interactive Brokers or whatever one you like, and come to work each day and practice. Really practice making virtual trades until you're very comfortable, and then you start scaling and trading with real money and scaling your way up after you get out of your virtual account and you've made hundreds of practice trades in a virtual account. Trading is hard. It is not easy. We'll never pretend to you that trading is going to be easy, because it's not. Lots of hard work. So if you want a handout, don't come to us, right? You want a handout, you want somebody to tell you what to do all the time, we're not the trading company for you. You want people to give you hands up and teach you how to trade, then we're the trade room for you, or we're the company for you, right? So we're not going to tell you when to get in and out. We're going to show you and teach you what it's like to be a good trader, and to become a good trader takes a long time, lots of hard work. So if you want to roll up your sleeves and work, come and join us. If you don't, then don't. That simple. Before I end, Cadet says, when there's no resistance like with GEVO and DBX today, what are your clues to buy and, more important, to sell? Let me take a look at GEVO. Yeah, GVO, it's just, I mean, so at this point, GEVO now has resistance at $21, right? You have some support back over in here. Let's see, what is this right here? 1924, then you can keep going down. I mean, it's a mess, right? So at this point, you have between $12.70 to $21, right? If you were looking to swing trade something like this, forget it. If you're looking to day trade it, then you're going to have to look at the intraday patterns tomorrow and see if there's, you know, a continuation day. But you can see 12.70 up to $21. It's no man's land. You know, when you price starts trading in a wick like this, it gets really choppy, really messy, very difficult to trade. You know, so again, gotta look intraday, see what happens tomorrow, and watch these moving average lines. Man, this is a gorgeous move right here. My goodness, wow. This is a pattern trader's dream right here. If you got in using the 5-minute chart at the break right over here, that $5.30, technically you could have waited and gotten out way out here, first candlestick close out here. But again, many of the times these trades go against you if you don't take your profits. So we always advocate, make sure you take your profits along the way as well. Let me take a look. One more is DBX. So DBX, another one, very overextended. Resistance right up here on that 43.50. Let's see. It's pretty much at all-time highs. Yeah, all-time highs. So you could pretty much assume at some point it's going to want to pull back. Matter of when. You can see support right around that 40.11 and that 38.08. Down over here on that $35. So when you see it go up like this, be well aware this could give back half, if not more, of its gains at some point. Not saying it will, but super overextended, multiple major green days. Expect that thing to potentially want to drop back at some point. So, yeah, hopefully that helps you guys. All right, guys, so again, if you're not a member yet, you can come join us. Just click the subscribe button or click below, the links below. We are only $10 per month. That's not a joke. That's actually our price. So if you're like, wait a sec, $10? Yeah, it is. I know. $10. Ridiculously low. You're not going to find anything cheaper than what we offer. So again, that's what we got for you guys. You can sign up over here, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning in the trade room. I'll catch you all later. Enjoy.